Hello everyone and welcome to Brain Balance, your guide to improving your mental health. One question before we start. Tell us, how is your sleep routine? We live in a generation where people trade a healthy amount of good sleep for an extra hour on Netflix. More often than not, teens and adults find themselves losing track of time on social media. To put it simply, people just don't value sleep and forget the importance of it. But today, we bring you the 7 exceptional benefits of sleep that'll help you go to bed early. We will discuss experiments and give you tips on how to improve your sleep routine. So be sure to watch the video till the end so you don't miss out on anything. Let's start with number 1. Sleep reduces stress. One of the most common problems people experience these days is insomnia. But what is that? It's the inability to fall asleep. People with insomnia have problems falling asleep even when they are exhausted. They would lay awake at night, and the lack of proper sleep would affect their productivity the next day. These days, almost all teens and adults suffer from some form of insomnia, as it has become a habit to scroll through social media before sleep. But did you know the main factor of insomnia is stress? Stress is said to affect our sleep cycle as it restricts the body to relax and enter the deep sleep state where the body repairs itself. As a result, you feel sore, tired, and less productive. Research has shown that lack of sleep makes you more emotional and vulnerable to negative stimuli, which in return adds to your stress levels. To put it simply, the more you stress, the less likely you are to fall asleep, and the more you sleep, the less likely you are to be stressed. Sleep is a powerful stress reducer. Following a regular sleep routine helps restore your body. You are less likely to be stressed about things if you have a good sleep cycle, because sleep also improves your power of judgment and decision making, which in return helps you work on a way to reduce your stress level. Talking about sleep affecting you emotionally, let's move on to our next point. Number 2, sleep improves mood. The association of sleep with emotion and mood has been the topic of study for many years now. Many discoveries have been made, and one discovery links sleep deprivation or sleep debt to our change in mood and highlights negative emotions like stress, anxiety, frustration, and anger. Many of us know firsthand how sleep affects our mood. If you don't get a fulfilling sleep the night before, you get into a bad mood that's also apparent to the people around you. The recommended amount of sleep for an adult is 6 to 8 hours. Research at the University of Pennsylvania has shown how partial sleep deprivation affects one's mood. Here, the candidates who were limited to 4.5 hours of sleep a night for 1 week reported feeling more sad, angry, frustrated, and mentally exhausted by the end of the week. And when after the experiment they went back to their normal fulfilling sleep routine, they reported dramatic improvement in their mood. This cemented the study that sleep directly affects our mood. Let's move on to number 3. Sleep reduces your anger issues. Research has shown that missing a good night's sleep not only worsens your mood the next day, but also gives you anger issues. A study from Iowa State University successfully proved the link between the two. In the experiment, 142 people were divided into 2 groups. The first group maintained their normal sleep routine. The second cut their sleep short by 2 to 4 hours each night over 2 nights. The first group averaged a sleep of 7 hours per night, while the second group slept for 4.5 hours per night. After 2 days, the participants were called to the lab, and there they would go through some tests. The test was a sort of noise test to provoke a reaction out of them. The first noise was brown, the sound of showering water. While it wasn't annoying, it wasn't pleasant to hear. Next came the white noise, which was a little more uncomfortable. The noise was similar to static. The point of producing this noise was to make the participants uncomfortable and to see which participant is the first to get angry. In conclusion, the people in the second group averaging 4.5 hours of sleep were the first to get angry and frustrated. Their anger increased with the noise level, and the anger level of participants in Group 2 was substantially higher than that of Group 1. The additional 2.5 hours of sleep added more tolerance and put the participants of Group 1 in a better mood. So next time you feel a misplaced shrug or anger while doing a task, try counting the hours of sleep you had last night. Benefit number 4. Sleep makes you lose that extra pound. That's right, sleep can help you lose weight. Bizarre as this may sound, there is actually a logical explanation behind it. Think logically. When you are sleep deprived and tired, you are more likely to go for a carbs-filled latte first thing you get going. You are also likely to make bad decisions, like skipping exercises and munching on junk food with a tired brain. Multiple studies have proved the link to be true. In a research done in American Journal of Clinical Nutrients, it was found that sleep-deprived people choose to snack late at night, and they also choose high-carb snacks often. In the University of Chicago, they found that the sleep-deprived participants chose snacks with twice as much fat as those who slept at least 8 hours. The same thing was proved in 18 different studies. To put it simply, your tired brain finds anything with fat appealing, but guess who doesn't? Your body weight. Sleep is very important for your brain. It's an important nutrient for your brain, and losing sleep makes you metabolically weak. It was found that people who slept less than an average hour experienced a 30% drop in their body insulin production. But what is insulin? A hormone is needed to change sugars, starches, and other things in energy. Here is when the problem began. When the insulin drops, the body has trouble processing fat through the bloodstream and instead just stores them as fat. This contributes to weight gain. It's not that sleep actively helps you lose weight. Sleep keeps the metabolism up and running and helps the little exercise of dieting reach its desired result. So the next time you are drawing that weight loss chart, make sure to put in your sleep schedule too. We're moving on to benefit number 5. Sleep improves athletic achievements. Athletes take great care of their body and health, but did you know they value their sleep schedule equally? In fact, an athlete's sleep schedule directly influences their game, and here is why. An athlete trains their body to the extreme, and after enduring a long practice, the body and heart demand rest to restore energy and recovery. Several coaches and exercise experts have admitted that if an athlete doesn't sleep well, it affects their performance a great deal. The research was conducted on the University of Stanford's basketball team. Players slept an average of 10 hours per night. The results were great. Players increased their speed by 5%. Their free throws were 9% more accurate. They had faster reflexes and felt happier. Also, sleep helps frame the memory and remember it. It is especially helpful when players learn a new skill. When sleep is adequate, the brain can form and maintain memory well. So if you are an athletic person or looking to get into sports, here is a good piece of advice for you. Practice hard and sleep well. Number 6, the beauty sleep. Specialists say sleeping 7 to 9 hours affects your skin positively, while sleeping anywhere less than 6 hours has a visible negative change in your skin. Here are a few of the many benefits your skin will get if you add in another few hours of sleep into your schedule. First of all, a glowing complexion. Your body boosts blood flow to the skin, so you get a beautiful glowing complexion when you get adequate sleep. No more wrinkles. Your body works on repairing every part of your body when you sleep, including wrinkles. Your skin produces collagen when you sleep, which prevents sagging. Studies have shown that people who sleep around 7 hours experience fewer fine lines than people who don't. Skincare routines work better. If you are big on skincare, then sleep can help you boost their benefit. Because your skin is not fighting UV rays or pollution when it's relaxed. It accepts the nutrients from the skincare product better. We've come to the 7th exceptional benefit of sleep. Did you know it was medically proven that when you lack proper sleep continuously, it increases the risk of heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and stroke? It is also said to link to obesity. So as you see, physically it does enough damage to make your life miserable. Now talking about our mental state, when you lack sleep, you can't focus. You perceive 10% less than well-slept students. Sleep deprivation intervenes in the processing and storage of your memory. You also lack the power of better judgment when you are tired. Sleep deficiency also has been linked to depression, suicide, and risk-taking behavior. Driver fatigue accidents happen 9 to 10% on all roads, and in a study, 29% of the drivers admitted to falling asleep behind the wheel at least twice a month. So if you drive with a lack of sleep, you might be driving yourself into a grave injury or death. So spare yourself the trouble and sleep early. On a final note, let's give some tips and tricks to improve your sleep schedule. Put the electronics away, at least 30 minutes before you go to bed. People often engage on social media when they are relaxed or about to go to sleep, but that's the fastest way to lose sleep. Be consistent. Your sleep schedule will require your utmost commitment to perfect itself. If you decide to go to sleep by 10:30, go to sleep by 10:30. Unless a doctor says it's necessary, avoid sleep medications at all costs. Watch your caffeine intake. Listen to some sleep music. The soothing music calms your mind and relaxes you. In conclusion, when you first try to change your sleep schedule, there are going to be many temptations that will prevent you from sleeping early. In the end, it all depends on your willpower and how badly you want to live a healthy and fulfilling life. That was it for today, guys. Which part of the video can you most relate to? Have you ever tried any of these tips we have mentioned? Let us know in the comments below. Please like this video if it helped you. Share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time.